because of its health. I really should heal up some of my people. I'm gonna need food because I can't make it at the moment. I thought that was getting loaded onto something, but I guess not. I have got a lot of medicine and stuff, but I will take more. This is also happening too. I can't get rid of these until I finish trade. This is what I'm talking about. The game still works. My colony is still alive, but I've got shit like this that's in the way. So I'm kind of just, as soon as I move to a new location, I know this sounds so stupid, but as soon as they arrive at the new location, this stops happening. All of this stops happening. So that's why I'm like going to try to move as quickly as possible and get the hell out of here because Jesus, look at this shit. It's like old style Windows. Who else remembers this? You know when you used to get like your error message and you used to move it around a whole heap? Like I find it almost nostalgic in that sense. But yeah, I want to sell shit. Just a reminder. What? It's just a reminder for you. Look, I can't even fucking see. I'll tell you that much. Um, I'll get rid of a couple of statues and shit. I don't even know what I'm selling to what degree. But if they're happy enough to buy it, I don't even know if I can undo you. Can I turn you back to 0? Or am I? Okay, thank God. I'm like, am I screwed there? I need like something that's like $50. Close enough. Uh, $10. About that, wherever that is. Jesus. Okay. All right. Thank God. I was gonna say, I'm like, please don't get stuck on. All right. Yeah, so this is going to be my life for like 1 to 2 weeks until we can move. Trust me when I say that I really did think about whether or not to continue Asora because of how glitchy this shit is, but trust me when I say when they arrive at their new location, this all goes away. It's just this map location for some reason. There's nothing I can do about it for now. Chet, you got malnutrition. Why have you got malnutrition, mate? Are you in a mental state? I hope one of these things are loaded. I'm just waiting for this one to get filled up. Just got a workbench and chimpanzee to go, and then I can launch them together. And I'll launch them. So the fun thing with these is when you launch them, I already mapped out as far as I could go. Where the fuck is my thing? So from here, that will launch up to, I think about here somewhere. I think this is about the highest. I think this can go from my base, give or take. It's about here somewhere. So I'll be launching them to up around here in this like little, they'll be launched up to here. And then they're going to make this trek into this spot. Oh, sick. It's ready. Well, I can show you guys that now. So let's get you two. Can I launch this? Yes. All right. Yeah, here we go. So, let's see. Pretty much, I kind of thought that that one was the furthest I could put it, but I actually think that's better because they don't have the extra terrain here. Although I think they still do, but whatever. We're going to put them up here. This is about the highest I can go from my base. This is like 66 squares. Let's go watch them. So we'll see, hopefully 2. I hope it will be 2 going out. I don't know if they're sending off yet. There goes 1. Did you not launch? Let's get you launching before the other one arrives. Let's get you up there too. All right. I want them to go together. Obviously, they're going to be like a minute behind each other, but that's fine. We can deal with that. Minute to 30 seconds or so. I'm okay with that. But yeah, they will land, and I know that this looks terrible, but they really only have to trek through it really once to get in here. And then at some point, we might trek out to get more fuel or something like that, or more stuff. And then we'll go from there. We'll be pretty much bunny hopping over here instead of going around this place. So initially I was going to go from my base, I was going to go up this like main highway and kind of move up along here. And that just takes so much extra time, whereas going to this location and then going over here somewhere. it's saving me a fair bit of time, a fair bit of effort in the long run. Like, I can still send caravans around there the long way for like heavier stuff, but that's about it. Like, I can kind of send most of it pretty instantly. But yeah, we'll have location number 3 hopefully by tonight. I wasn't expecting them to be so ready to go. There we are. Merge you two up. I know you don't have any equipment on you. It says 2.7 days, and that's a fucking lie. It's more like 5 to 9 days. So I think it's like 5 days for them if they go through the transport pod. If I sent them on foot with like an animal or something like that, it's like 9 days because they have to go through or around this. I think they've got to go from my base down here. They have to go up here and around because this is a mountain range here, so they can't pass it. So they go up and around, and then they kind of follow that and then in. Whereas here, I've immediately just skipped like 5 days of transit. Even though it's nighttime, they'll start when it's morning. It's 2.5 days or whatever, but this will slow them right down because this terrain's like 1.5 to 2.5 kind of thing, and they've got to go over a bit of this, so it will take them a fair while. It'll take them almost as long from Salvation to Qulin as it is from Qulin to new location, which this place does not yet have a name. I don't know if this map square does, but we'll find out when we land. We'll have like a temporary name that we can kind of work with, and then from there we can name it later, which will be pretty cool. But yeah, I'll have several caravans pop out to like most of purple and blue places around here. They are buying components and they are buying biofuel and they are bringing that shit back home so I can keep launching the transport pods, because at the moment the problem that I've got is even though I can build more transport pods because I have enough stuff for that, I don't have more fuel. I do have a infinite chem reactor. It doesn't make that much fuel, and I've really only got like 19 left. So what I might do is I might say, just for the moment, if I could set you down to like nothing so that they can refill this one, I can send out a third pod. Ah, yeah, there goes Chet. Fucking Chet. Oh man, we'll beat the shit out of you. He was just pissy. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. So another glitch I've got on this map, it doesn't let me draft everybody collectively. I have to select every single colonist one at a time if a battle happens. It is massively slow for me to do. Also, can you not fire at will? So yeah, that was something I learnt too. This is why I take the time to like test things. Yeah, Grim, it is a huge problem. That's why I need to get the fuck off this map. I can somewhat deal with my interface constantly dropping down and losing all this information all the time, but not being able to select every fucking colonist immediately, like at the moment, I think when I deselect them, it doesn't do it either. Jesus, chat. The fuck are you tanking this? Holy hell. These guys, if I could just, yeah, see, here we go. You're not all, I can't even undo them all collectively. Like I said, we have glitches and I am working with it. So, look, if I hadn't tested this on the weekend, I probably would have loaded in tonight. Probably just had the biggest sigh and either closed back out of the game, or I probably would have been like, the fuck do I even do? Like, a lot of this stuff I wouldn't have known is a problem. Like, stuff getting stuck on the map like that. Stuff like not being able to recruit people. There's so much. There's so fucking much that's a problem. Like, I can deal with kind of skilling around the map with like holding on to stuff like that. That reminds me too. I have to cull a whole heap of animals because we can't, like, the animals going hauling, that's fine. I need them to breed on this map. But what I don't need, if we could just get, guys, all the haulers out of here. I need everything else to get a little less animals. Let's see, cows and stuff. I really need, not that. I need this to be like, basically, I could buy them at the new location, but I'll grab 1 and 1. Basically keep that to 0 and keep that to wherever my button is. There we go. 0 cats. I did want the cats to breed up at the new location to have more of them. Rumbos, this is surprising enough, but I really only need it to be like, where's my adult one for that? I will keep that just at 5. Let's see. Thrumbos should be fine, actually. Hold on. Do Thrumbos down to that. I do not want baby Thrumbos at the moment. I don't have space to be taming them. The cats and stuff, they're fine. They're pretty small. Don't take much. The sheep and stuff, we need 1 adult, 1 female. You basically need no offspring. This is gonna kind of hurt food production. Also, the caribou I bought, yeah, it's gonna die. Let's see what else. What else we got? Got ducks. Ducks are gonna go down to, this is dangerous shit, but ducks and chickens, we're gonna go down to 2 males and 5 females. I'm not gonna have a lot of egg production here. Baby animals, we need this to cull, like, all fuck. I just need this to be as little as possible for moving them between base. Panthers, they can keep going. We're trying to still rebreed those. And the Megasofts, they can cull. They can cull down. Take you down to 5. I'll keep those on 5. I'm okay with that. Numbers are kind of all over the place, but it's what I've got to deal with for the moment. So a lot of animals about to get culled. It's kind of like when we moved the first time and I had to cull a whole heap of like the food animals and stuff so we could move. It's the same thing. I need to take them out so my people have extra availability to do stuff. Now, recreational stuff has to stay. Let's see, what else we got to do? I've sent out the caravans. I have sent the transport pods. I've changed the drug policy. I don't have the biofuel yet. I do want to send out another one of these once we get it fueled. They're coming up to fuel it as we speak. So that will help. Hopefully he'll put all the fuel into that one. We'll keep it mostly filled up. I've already called in the traders. Let's see. I've already just culled all the animals, letting the haulers breed, and culled some of the Megasofts. Did he just fall asleep? I love how, like, I look back and he's just, like, out of it. Next hiding room. The formation process will... that'll be fine. I think that's only a 2-person one, that one. So I need to leave stone and wood behind and stuff, but what I kind of want to do... These kind of things will sell pretty good. I don't really need to sell off a whole heap of things. I need to get rid of most of my inventory stuff first, so... Pretty much things like beds and chairs and shit like that, they'll get left behind. I will take things like plasteel with me. Plasteel I can sell. My drug labs, I will have to kind of get rid of some of those. I'll get rid of the ones that I've got in storage. If I can just move this way a little bit. Get rid of my drug labs. What else have I got in here? I've got one of those. I should have... Nah, that's already loaded. Stop that. Butcher table can break down. I don't think that uses any metal, but I'm not going to risk it. Chest table can come with us. The extra turrets can break down. They'll be too hard to take with us. We've got billiards tables and stuff. These are like normal quality. I could probably leave those behind. I hate leaving shit behind, but you know, I've kind of got to just make do. The bedrolls and all sorts of stuff I can sell. Benches and stuff doesn't really sell, so I'm just getting rid of those. These will sell. The extra things I've got, I can either sell them or I can pick them up. Whatever works. The heaters and stuff I've got in here. I think the new location is supposed to be cold, out of interest. I'm just going to deconstruct it and hopefully we get some components and shit like that. I've got a heap of weapons in here I may consider getting rid of. These can lift. We could sell those. We could sell those. A lot of the lights I'm going to want. So there's a lot of stuff I was making. There's a lot of stuff we suddenly don't need. So all these can deconstruct. Now, I was making flooring. That shit can stop so that people have still got energy and time. What else we got? We've got beds in here, but nothing much else. The extra bedrolls can stop. She's having a sad wonder. That's fine. the extra cat bedrolls. I know they're animal bedrolls, but I consider them like cat beds. They can go. The ventilation can go. The air conditioners can go. I don't think I have heaters down here yet. Also, there was a cool new thing I saw too. You can check out the temperature of rooms. So it doesn't show much down here. I just remember this. It does show where things are cold and warm and stuff. Like for some reason, the hospital is kind of cool. Like that's kind of ambiently cool in there because it's next to somewhere cold and stuff. So I thought that was really awesome. Obviously, if I had heaters running, you could see where shit's warm. So that was a fun little thing that I found. I will have to get rid of lights and shit in there. Now, I don't have roofs up here. I'm keeping these grow areas for, what do you call it when you cut the crops? That's it. Harvest shit. There's the words we want. So my lights will deconstruct those. My vents, we can deconstruct those. The air conditioners, we can deconstruct those. The beds and stuff, we can lift. Animal beds. These side tables, what are they? They're granite. They're going to get left behind. I'm not even going to bother to lift them. Same with the beds and same with the dressers. They are staying here. I do hope to maybe deconstruct something like that and take it with me. I hope that they will deconstruct this fucking thing one day. Am I on this map? Because I don't see... Was it a red around me? I should be flaming hot. I saw you earlier, Grim. I think you're down in the bottom bed areas. I know. Is that you there? No, that's Goopia. I think you might be down in the bottom bed areas. I think you're like down here somewhere. If not, you'll be in like the kitchens and shit. But yeah, no, you'll be red hot eventually. You get there eventually, Grim. You're just like too busy chilling in the chillers pretty much. Where is Grim? Saw you earlier. There's fucking Cypress. Fucking piece of shit. I was looking for you earlier. Sorry. He pisses me off. Yeah, let's see. You were in pretty good health. You were kind of like milling around the kitchens at one point when I was looking for you earlier, Grim. But yeah, you're still here. Pretty much everybody's still here. There you are. You're down in here. You've got a kangaroo wife. So I guess that's fitting. It's a lot better than when you were dating the huntsman. So, you know, the spider. Grim's upgraded to at least a kangaroo. He's getting a little bit more Aussie in here. It's good. So, yeah, no. Look, the time that you set the base on fire, I don't think you did set the base on fire, but if you did, it would have been because you're dating a spider. I'm certain of it. Like, it's fair. It is very fair if that's the case. I understand. You know what's really funny is I was watching something stupid earlier. You know when you like scroll through stuff and it's like, oh, check out what would be on like your birth month or something like that, and it was like 1 month was like a boot full of like money or candy or whatever, and April was spiders. And I'm like, you motherfucker, how dare you? It was so fucking funny, though, at the same time. I was so outraged. But yeah, I'm like, of all the things they could have listed for like what April could have been, it was fucking spiders. It's just one of those stupid like internet things that you see where it's like, oh, you know, not like a quiz, but you know, one of those like, what would be in your birthday or something like that. I hate spiders. I know. I know I always bring them up in RimWorld, but I'll leave it be. I just wanted to mention that because that was just infuriating. I saw that earlier. I'm like, how dare you? I'm offended on so many levels. Might also stop these from getting built too. I'll leave in entertainment shit until pretty much the end. These beds and stuff, I don't like the idea of like abandoning any of that shit, but I'm probably going to have to do it on some level. These things and the chairs, they're going to have to stay. I just can't take them with me. It's pretty much, there's too much equipment that I've got that I kind of need uninstalled and sold. I actually think, you don't work with that. It's fine. Giesen should be right to recruit, by the way. Almost. Let's try to recruit you. See how that goes. I don't even remember. Your bio is like plants and stuff. Not too bad. I just liked Giesen for its name. I just thought it was funny. amuses me deeply. But yeah, I can also get rid of pretty much all these like water pumps that I've got up and around the map because I'm not going to need those. Probably also going to leave behind a lot of the metal and the electronics around the base. I'm not going to be deconstructing like I was on the last map. We mostly just have to get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm going with. So, like, I will take metal. I will take certain items, but anything that's made out of stone or wood, they're staying. They're just going to stay where they are. My walls are going to stay where they are. This place is just going to pretty much be abandoned with like a lot of infrastructure around the place. So, you know, it will pretty much be what it is. I also don't need you guys to still be working on those. You guys can uninstall them. And the craft benches you guys can uninstall too. I've got a tailoring one down here that can deconstruct. I don't need that. Is it like the Alpha Animals mod, but they add in huge spiders. I found a mod that actually replaced it with other animals. Nice. I'm pretty sure, like, in the past I have looked at, like, adding additional animals because there was, like, I know Nick got variants of cats and stuff. And, like, I was like, oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. And obviously, like, a lot of people have come in with suggestions about, like, Australian animal mods and stuff like that you can add in and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I just don't feel the need to add stuff to it. Like, I did get to explore with different map locations, so like having a look at like this terrain and what you get on it and this terrain, and you know, the type of animals. Like, I think arid shrublands had like lizards and emus and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's kind of epic. And then like other areas, you know, not so much. And different trees and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. Because obviously I haven't got a chance to do like a lot of different biomes and stuff. I haven't got to play a lot of RimWorld because my colonies kind of last for a long time. If you guys hadn't sort of noticed that already. So the problem I've got is that my locations kind of survive a very long time and I don't get to explore a lot. But it's fine, you know. I still mustn't have enough beds though. I think that's what I was trying to make, was enough beds. We were going to build up on top of this and have an extra row of beds, and it was actually going to make enough for what I needed. I could probably actually count out, hold on. Because it would add in, what's that? Is that 4 or 6? Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6. Add in 6 extra beds. I don't want to count the people, I want to count the beds. There's 48 beds. Hold on, let me get a calculator. Was it 40? Was it 48 or 46? 48. 48 plus 6. Alright, so that's 54 beds in a corner, and I wanted to times that by 4. It would have given me 216 beds. I require 216 beds for 219 colonists, even though most of them are couples. A good portion of them are couples, but yeah. It kind of makes sense. You're going to have that many people, you kind of need that much stuff. The other thing too is I'm obviously going to want to pull up all of my fucking turrets too. That's going to be like a last thing that I kind of want to pull up and take with me, because these things are like 15 kilos, I think, give or take. If one of these aren't fully deconstructed yet. Deconstructed, let's see. Where's your weight? I know it lists it. Oh, it's only 8 kilos. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. Well, 8 kilos by like 96. We're looking at like at least an entire caravan on its own for... Wait, hold on. Sounds like a lot more than that. Hold on. It's like 96 turrets by 8. Yeah, no, that's a whole caravan on its own. Also, I'm like, it just sounded wrong somehow. Sometimes I do the math and it just feels not right. Now, some of these are electric, and I want to take out the electric ones. Pretty much anything that requires electricity, I'm going to take out, and we're going to use the fueled stoves until we move. I have no specific reason for this. I just think it's going to work a little bit better for like resources and shit. It's also going to limit how much people can do and use, so that'll be good. Alright, let's see. I have like a whole heap of food coming in and stuff. I was also going to initially enclose this I'm also going to intertwine some designs from my Hatora colony into the next location we're moving to. I'm pretty excited about that. I wasn't going to do that on the next location. I was going to do something a little bit more like third time different, but I kind of want to use that again. So yeah, we'll see. The other thing too is I have a lot of skill trainers. What I want to do is I want to make a spot where I can find my skill trainers really easily. Where is a spot that's kind of empty? I guess in here. It's pretty empty. If I was to say, no, just uninstall that one. And if we could just get rid of that, then I could put a little area in here for just skill trainers. I only want to do this so that I can find them and get my people to use them. So what I want is storage. If I could clear everything. I think it's under items or something. Yeah, neuro trainers. Let's put all of those there. I think they're only in here. You guys could turn those off. That would be brilliant. Because once I bring it down into here, I'll have a look at what we got. I'll apply it to a few people. Hopefully not the people that are going to die. You know, the ones with the life privileges revoked. That would be amazing if I accidentally fuck up and do that again. But yeah, hopefully that will help. Also, I've got all these extra batteries that are in here. I'm not going to deconstruct those if I can remember not to, because they have got electricity in them. I would like to keep that until we move. These can get destroyed. What else have we got in here? The batteries, the beds. The beds, I don't think I've got all of them set to destroy, but they should be fine. I'll get rid of them. And I've still got a couple of turrets still in here. So, yeah. For the most part, I think we'll be good with this. Once they move everything kind of where I need it to be. The other thing, too, is I've got a lot of fire foam poppers I'm going to want to take with us as well. I also wanted to keep panthers at a really high rate because they can kind of go everywhere and collect up things. Like they can pick up stuff and whatnot. So, yeah, I want to keep those at a really high rate if I can. And the problem I've got is I do want to... I guess I'll have just enough medical beds. I've still got some in there, but we'll see how this goes. And my only other thing, too, is just making sure everybody's got, like... Everybody's still got schedules and stuff like that. That's all still good. The only problem is I did have a couple of people that were being told to hold something. And that changed, and I don't know who those people were. So that's a little issue. That's another one of those cases of if I only had 5 to 10 colonists, I could probably remember who it was, but I do not know, unfortunately. And it will take me way too long to find out. The other thing is our inventory will end up super full because I know I just took a heap of stuff and went and put it down, and now I'm uninstalling and putting it back. So that is a problem. I'm also going to have probably... should be fine with that. So, like I said, deep stack still works, which is great. Because a lot of like my food and a lot of my storage items and stuff still will stack properly, which is nice. But yeah, at the new location, I'm not going to fuck around with as big storage. And I will work with shelves, which I know that there is a absolutely massive group of people that are really excited about that. I'm sure of it. Trust me, I've received comments about it. I am aware how everybody feels about my lack of shelves, and yeah, we will be using them. But yeah, I'll also be making drugs at the new location as well. That'll be fun. You guys are both headed up there. All right. Oh yeah, the other thing too. So the steel and stuff. I should do. Where's my quest? We are on the way to that. That's fine. So, what I'm gonna do... Oh, yeah. So, you guys had a question about, like, fast forward and stuff like that. And it slightly works, right? But it doesn't work on this map. Okay? So, there's really no difference. Like, you can see it. If you watch, say, Sam. Sam's super easy to see, right? You watch him, and I put it on fast forward. You see, of course, he decided to walk through something slowly. Alright, give him a hot minute. He's just going to take a week to get somewhere. Like, he's kind of moving a little bit faster, and then I sort of take it back to normal, and it's just a little bit smoother, right? It works a tiny bit, but it's shit on this map. When I move them off this map, they do actually kind of move a little bit. Yeah, it's just the downside to this map is glitchy, which is annoying. But yeah, nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Also, how's my caravan going up here? They're now in daytime, so they're on the way. Pretty much, this will be 1.5, so that's an extra half a day. There's a full day, 2.5, another full day, another half day, 2.5, so that's up to, what's that, 5 days? 5.5. So yeah, okay, so it would be about 7 days to get through here. 7 additional days that they're not accounting for in this, like, 2.2 days. Alright, so it will take a little bit of extra time to get through here. In about 7 days' time, they'll arrive and we'll get to settle. And I fucking hope that that's not. If we get really close, if it's within like an hour grace period, I might just wait the extra hour. We'll see. I'll see about that when we get to it. But yeah, these two, they're off on their way. That one's going up there to like buy shit, but I'm waiting for the extra caravan to rock up. Like, Lola doesn't really have the food for it, but she's only about a day out, so she'll be okay. She'll arrive, and if she needs to, she could always buy at least a meal, and then they'll turn up. And the only good thing is, because I am sending up another caravan or two up this way, if they have got more resources, I can leave one person sitting here and connect with another caravan and then go up further. So that is good. Let's see. So pretty much all of my cats have been kicked out of their beds, and all of my other animals too.